Insider flight secrets airlines would never tell passengers. Have you ever felt like something just seems off about flying? You board the plane, buckle up, sip some watered-down soda, and drift into the clouds like it's just another Tuesday. But behind the calm flight attendant's smiles and safety instructions, there's a whole world of secrets that airlines don't want you to know. Today, we're lifting the curtain. From bizarre cabin conditions to safety truths no one talks about, we're revealing the insider flight secrets that could change the way you see air travel forever. Before we take off, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and drop a comment with your craziest flight experience. You won't believe. Number 12, let's get into it. 1. Hard landings. Aren't accidents. They're strategic. Ever had a flight end with a landing so rough you clutched your seat and wondered, did the pilot just fail flying school? Don't worry, it wasn't bad flying. That jolt might have been on purpose. In rainy or icy conditions, a hard landing improves tire grip, helping the plane stick to the runway and avoid hydroplaning. So when you feel that thud, it's not clumsiness, it's intentional safety. And fun fact, pilots often get more praise for nailing smooth landings, but many say the rough ones are the smart, safe call. 2. Cabin air is drier than a desert. Plane cabins are essentially flying deserts. At cruising altitude, humidity levels drop to around 20%, drier than the Sahara. And it shows. Dry skin, cracked lips, sore throat, and even nosebleeds can kick in after a few hours. Airlines could increase cabin humidity with humidifiers, but they don't. Moisture inside the fuselage can lead to corrosion and expensive maintenance, so they keep it dry, at your comfort's expense. Pro tip: hydrate before and during your flight, pack moisturizer, and never skip lip balm. You'll thank yourself by hour 2. 3. Tray tables and reclined seats. Safety over comfort. Tray up, seat forward. We hear it every flight. But here's why it matters. Tray tables block escape routes in emergencies. Reclined seats can prevent passengers behind you from bracing properly. During an emergency landing or evacuation, every second counts. Keeping your seat upright and tray stowed gives you and those around you a better chance at reacting fast. So when the flight attendant reminds you to prepare for landing, know they're not being strict, they're being lifesavers. 4. Never sleep during takeoff or landing. Takeoff and landing are when your body and the plane go through the most stress. These are also the phases where 80% of accidents happen. And on top of that, the air pressure is changing rapidly, so sleeping can cause ear pain, dizziness, or nausea. Instead of dozing off right away, wait until the plane is cruising, then relax. Pop your ears, chew some gum, and stay alert for a few minutes. It's a small habit that could protect your health and safety. 5. Skip the coffee, tank water is gross. Let's get gross for a second. The water used for coffee and tea on planes? It often comes from onboard water tanks that aren't cleaned nearly as often as you think. A 2019 study found that 1 in 8 water samples from major airlines failed safety standards. That's why many flight attendants avoid the coffee altogether, and they're the ones who know exactly how it's made. Stick to sealed bottles or cans. When it comes to plane drinks, clear and closed is the way to go. 6. Why soda takes forever to pour. You order a Diet Coke. 5 minutes later, you're still waiting. That's because cabin pressure changes make carbonated drinks super fizzy. Diet sodas are especially bad, foaming up and spilling if poured too fast. It's not the flight attendant dragging their feet. They're just trying to avoid a bubbly mess. If you're impatient, go for juice or water. 7. The dirtiest spot? Your tray table. Think airplane bathrooms are gross? The tray table is worse. Used for everything from meals to diaper changes, these little tables rarely get more than a quick wipe. One study showed they can be 8 times dirtier than toilet flush buttons. Bring a travel-sized disinfecting wipe and clean your tray, seatbelt buckle, and screen. It's a small act that can save you from unexpected post-flight sniffles. 8. Don't lean on the window. We all love a good window seat. But the window itself? Yeah, not so lovely. Hundreds of people have leaned, sneezed, and rested their heads against that same glass. And guess what? It rarely gets cleaned. Bring a hoodie or travel pillow, or lean back and enjoy the view from a distance. Keep your face off the germs. 9. Emergency footwear fail. If you had to evacuate in 30 seconds, what would your shoes do for you? Flip-flops, heels, or bare feet might be comfy on board, but in an emergency, they're a disaster. They can fall off, puncture the evacuation slide, or leave your feet unprotected on sharp or burning debris. Wear closed-toe, non-slip shoes when flying. Fashion can wait. Safety first. 10. Overhead bin risks. Here's a scene. Turbulence hits, a bin pops open, and a 15-pound bag lands on someone's head. It happens, and often. If you can't lift your bag over your head easily, it shouldn't go in the overhead bin. Period. Either gate check it, ask for help, or keep it under the seat. Don't let your suitcase turn into a weapon. 11. Bare feet equals biohazard. We get it. Long flights make you want to get comfortable. But bare feet on a plane is never the move. That carpet absorbs everything. Drink spills, vomit, food, even bodily fluids. And lavatory floors? Let's just say water is often a generous label. If you must take your shoes off, wear clean socks or plane-friendly slippers, your immune system will thank you. 12. Emergency slides aren't toys. You see the emergency door and wonder, what if I pulled that? Well, first, don't test. Accidentally or deliberately deploying the emergency slide when it's not needed can cost the airline $30,000 plus, cause flight delays, and lead to serious legal consequences, including arrest. They are not toys. Only open that door if instructed. No exceptions. 13. Window shades up for safety. Ever wonder why they ask you to keep the window shades up during takeoff and landing? It's not just for the view. During an emergency, the crew needs to quickly assess conditions outside, fire, debris, flooding, and determine the safest exit route. Closed shade is equal to, blind spot is equal to delay in evacuation. 14. Banned carry on items. Some things can't go in your checked bags or your carry-ons, but many passengers don't know the rules. Aerosol sprays can explode mid-air due to pressure. Power banks with lithium batteries are a fire risk in cargo. Keep them in your carry-on only. When in doubt, check the airline website. Don't risk losing your gear or delaying your flight. 15. Airport scanners are safe. Concerned about radiation at security checkpoints? Good news. Airport scanners use less radiation than you get during the flight itself. TSA agents stand near them all day without issue. So don't worry. Your brief scan won't do you harm. 16. You can't land a plane. Sorry. Hollywood loves a good passenger saves the day story. But in reality, flying a commercial aircraft requires extensive training, hours in simulators, and split-second decision-making skills. Even a full flight simulator won't prepare you for real-life wind shear, engine failure, or ATC communication. Sorry, but no. You're not going to land the plane. Final tip, share these secrets. There you have it, the hidden truths, dirty little secrets, and insider tips that airlines won't tell you unless you dig for them. Some are strange, some are gross, and some might keep you safer on your next flight. If you learned something new, hit that like button, subscribe for more behind-the-scenes travel content, and share this with someone who travels often. The skies are safer when more people know what's really going on up there. Thanks for watching, and safe travels.